when I was in Miri, that particular trip, I was traveling alone.
Okay.
So I had to stay there for 2 nights. I don't really remember the room number, but I always remember it's on the 7th floor.
It's on the 7th floor?
And yeah, 7th floor. And I realized it happened to be the last room at the corner. Okay, no jokes. It's really at the corner. But back then, I did not, notice all these superstitious things where you're not supposed to select rooms at the corner. Somehow, I'm just given the corner ones. I'm not sure why. So when I opened the door, I was very happy that the room looks really good. It's very spacious and the decors are nice. I didn't expect. So when I entered, I was like, wow, excited. So I took a video. I remember I took a quick Insta story video, to show off to people that, oh God, this place is so beautiful. So I just go around, and then when I reached the toilet, I feel a bit of like a cold feeling because something's not feeling right, but I ignored it because when I woke, I always remember that part of it. When I was like filming it at around the toilet area, I saw like a small little black corner around the toilet, and then I thought, why does such a place exist in the toilet?
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
I was like, it's okay, part of the room style, I guess. So I just let it be, and then I went out to work because I have to be out there visiting clinics to do my sales role. So when I came back at night to the room, it's already around 6 to 7-ish after I settled my dinner and everything up. But before I actually fall asleep that night, something weird happened. I was like about to close my eyes because I'm so tired. I can no longer keep my eyes open. Before I close my eyes, I remember the mirror, the vanity mirror, is right opposite my bed. Strange. I don't know why the positionings are all like that, but somehow it's just right opposite my bed. And when I'm about to close my eyes, I see a flick of like a shadow flick crossing from the top there. It's like my bedding is here. I'm about to fall asleep, but the mirror is able to capture the bedding area. Even though I can't really see myself when I'm lying down, but I can see what's on top. So I saw a shadow just swift across. It's white color. Cannot see any face. Nothing can be seen. It's just a quick like a circuit like that. Shoo. Yeah, I do feel like, okay, this is strange. I think I obviously see something pass across me on top very fast, but I was thinking it could be just my illusion. So I ignored it, and because I was, I couldn't be bothered. I just want to sleep like that time. So I fell asleep and had a good sleep. No distraction, no funny sounds or anything. The next day I woke up, it's already 7-ish in the morning. And usually my working style is I get a lot of things done on the first day. So the second day I will have more time for myself to rest before I fly back to teaching on the following morning. So I came back slightly earlier. So I came back that night, then I was like, oh, so happy, I can finally have more time in the room for myself. But as the time gets later and later at night, I remember my iPad was with me, and then AXN Ninja Warrior was turned on. It's around 10-ish to 11 already. That is when a lot of strange things start to happen. Many strange noises start to occur at that time. So while watching Ninja Warriors and all that, I noticed the toilet suddenly flushed
by itself.
Yeah, and I thought it was my neighboring rooms or something. Sometimes hotel, the soundproofing is not that good. So I thought, okay, usual lah, nothing like, But after a while, it just kept flushing. I was like, what is wrong with the toilet? Must be some sewage problem or whatever. But I was like, this is weird. But then suddenly I start hearing noise like this. I was like thinking to myself, why is there such a funny sound from the toilet, Then I keep scratching myself. You going crazy again, thinking about funny things in your mind, like you start hallucinating or what, or you're just worried about something. I was like, oh, it couldn't be that coincident. And I was thinking, no, I'm not having any sleep paralysis issue now. I'm still wide awake. Why I hear sounds?
Yeah.
Then I was like, it's okay. Watch your ninja worries and don't think so much. But the sound won't go away. Just get louder and louder. Right after that, around 12-ish, the show, the Ninja Warrior show starts to end. So that is when I start to feel the fear creeping in me.
Okay.
I feel that there's nothing else to distract me from it. I was thinking like, the sound won't go away. It just keep going on. It's like someone is singing in the toilet. I wouldn't dare to go to the toilet to pee. Yeah, I don't dare to go to the toilet to pee, I remember. So I tell myself, you know what? Just quickly go to sleep. Try to sleep. But before I even able to close my eyes and sleep, right, I noticed I want to certify really the sound comes from the toilet, or is it just the TV itself is producing some funny sounds. Then after the Ninja Warrior finish, the sound still ongoing, so I know it's not from the TV. It's something else around me. So I tell myself, don't be afraid. It could be just an echo, like, the ceiling or what, the sound of the ventilation or whatever that's happening in there. So I just tell myself, okay, you can't sleep, never mind. Because of fear, I really cannot fall asleep. Take out your iPad and try to, play certain things or watch. The problem is, I worry about my own, like, if I keep staying awake like that, eventually I will need to go to the washroom.
Sure.
That's one fear. Second, my iPad will be out of battery if I continue scrolling like that. It will not last the whole night for sure, because it's only about, after working whole day, for sure the iPad is probably like 50-60% left that time. So I tell myself, you know what, just try to sleep, try. So before I even get there yet, I saw something that I shouldn't see. It's the same thing going past me from top. And this time round, it doesn't just walk past me. Shoot, it goes like this. And it's a very strong action from that thing that it's angry. It shows how angry it is, because it doesn't want me to stay there. It's like somebody is when your mom is angry when scolding you or what, they're walking up and down lecturing you. It felt the same way when the thing was doing that. And I saw it clearly right on the opposite, the vanity mirror. From the mirror, I saw it while I was holding my iPad. That is when I confirmed I have another friend in that room.
You cannot figure a face, but you can see a shape of a human. Like, let's say
it's a lady for sure, because it's long hair.
You can see the long hair.
But it's actually floating. Yeah.
It's
floating on my bed, and the worst part is it's just right on top of me. Can you imagine if it's somewhere there? I'll probably like, okay, just don't get near me. But it's just right on top of me, so I freaked out immediately. I was like, I wanted to cry. So I did what the local folks usually teach people to do when they encounter ghosts, is to scold foul languages. Because they don't like it when people start scolding rude words or foul languages. So I keep saying the F word all the way, but in a very timid and scared manner. So I'm not sure whether it's effective or not. But in the end, when I noticed I didn't fall asleep, and I talked to that thing. I said, can you don't disturb me? I'm just trying to go through it tonight. Just give me one more night and I'll leave you alone. Please, I said that. Then after that, right, nothing happened. But TV also nothing else playing on the TV anymore. So I rely solely on my iPad. And I just hold on to my iPad. I remember I keep holding on to my iPad, but my iPad is also dying at the same time, and I owe nearly to 0%. That is when I realized I'm starting to feel very sleepy. That time was already quite late, about 1-ish, 2 o'clock like that. So in the end, I gave up. I tell myself, just don't sleep the whole night. You can't, obviously, you're so worried that thing will come and disturb you. So then I don't sleep and don't go to the toilet. Once the sun came out, the sun rises, that thing probably will, set me free, and then I can at least go to the toilet and then just quickly pack up and leave. But my body couldn't take it. I just fell asleep. And you know what? I woke up. This is the worst part. I never knew that spirit there is so powerful. It's able to move me.
Okay.
I had I'm a Catholic, I'm a Christian, so I have a pendant, a cross pendant with me that time. Okay, it's blessed by our the Catholic pastor before, so I know it's going to be effective lah. Okay, so I just hold it the whole night, hold it like this, and my legs were crossed. Gosh, that night was hard, and my whole leg couldn't feel anything already, numb already. But I just cannot be bothered to change my position, so I just hold it until I fall asleep. iPad right beside me. Then I thought nothing happened already, ma. If you're able to fall asleep, then nothing happened. But I woke up. I didn't just woke up. I woke up to somebody slapping my cross aside. Very strong slap. It was like pop like that. Anger, the kind of very angry slap. Pop. And then I was just like, out. Obviously, the thing is angry that I fell asleep. It doesn't want me to stay another night there. It wants me to get out right away. Out from the room right away. I can tell. But I tell, please let me stay for one night. I will leave straight away, I said. After this, I will leave. Then the whole night I didn't sleep. When it's 6 a.m., when I see there's a daylight, I straight away get down. And then I go to the reception. After that night, I every hotel I go, I perform a so-called ritual. I will first knock on the door or press on the bell. Then I'll go in and make a very loud announcement to whatever there's in the room. I will mess up the bed first, on the tap, flush the toilet, and then open the window to let the lights in, and then I will say, excuse me, allow me to stay for these 2 nights or 1 night, and I will leave after this. Thank you for your assistance. This is what I have been doing for the past years until today. Just to make sure I don't have the same thing again.
So when the story happened, did you do what you are doing now when you entered that room? Did you?
No.
Oh no, you did not. You kind of like you did not ask for permission, lah.
No, because I haven't gone through this type of experience before. I just thought that these are just folk tales. People tell you to knock on the door and whatnot to ask those things that live there to give way. To me, I was like, okay lah, no need lah. Someone so fascinated by how spacious and luxurious is the space. Just Insta story will be the next thing that I can think of rather than that.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.